Good morning, everyone. It's Friday. It's a very special Friday. It's our last Friday assembly, boys and girls, of this year, before we start our summer holidays. So today's assembly is going to be extra special, boys and girls. It's going to be a long one, so I hope you're comfortable. We've got so much to celebrate today. We are going to be celebrating those boys and girls that have been to school every single day from September to March when we had to close. So we're going to be giving them a round of applause later on. We are going to be singing some of our favourite songs together. We are going to be saying goodbye to our Year 2 children. But we're not too sad about it because they're just going over there, aren't they? And we'll still see them all the time. But we're going to say goodbye to you. We are going to be singing a happy birthday to all our birthday children. But not just the children that have had a birthday this week. The children that are going to have a birthday in the summer holidays. We'll sing you a song later. And we are going to be celebrating something extra special. Every year in this school, for about, I think, 3 or 4 years now, we have chosen as a whole staff, we have chosen one boy or one girl as our pupil of the year. And that's always a Year 2 pupil. So we've done that again this year, boys and girls, and I'm going to tell you who the pupil of the year is later on in the assembly. And importantly, I'm going to tell you why they're the pupil of the year. So we'll save that bit for later. I think we should start our assembly in the usual way. You know what that is, don't you? I think the mums and dads probably know what that is as well now. So if you've had a birthday this week, if you've got a birthday next week, or if you've got a birthday before we come back to school in September, you can stand up. This is for you. This is the last time we're going to do this together, so best singing voices. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear children. Happy birthday to you. And of course, a birthday clap for everyone. So, boys and girls, I thought, being as it's the last assembly of the year, we should sing some of our favourite songs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I've chosen my favourite songs that I've enjoyed singing with you during our singing assemblies this year. And I thought the obvious choice to start with would be one about saying hello to the summer holidays. I think you know which one it is, don't you? Are you ready to say hello to summer and wave goodbye to spring? Here we go, best singing voices. Are you ready? Say hello to summer, wave goodbye to spring. Take a look at what the season brings. There's so much that I could say on this lovely summer's day. Smell the lovely roses, feel the beaming sun. Listen to the blackbird sing its song. There's so much that I could say on this lovely summer's day. Say hello to summer, wave goodbye to spring. Take a look at what the season brings. There's so much that I could say on this lovely summer's day. Smell the lovely roses, feel the beaming sun. Listen to the blackbird sing its song. There's so much that I could say on this lovely summer's day. Last time, say hello to summer, wave goodbye to spring. Take a look at what the season brings. There's so much that I could say on this lovely summer's day. There's so much that I could say on this lovely summer's day. Great one. Well done, everyone. Really good singing. We're going to sing a few more songs later on. I wonder if your favourite's going to be included. And now, boys and girls, we are going to celebrate those children who have never had a day off school whilst we've been open. And that is something to celebrate. Coming to school every day, except the weekends and the holidays, but coming to school every day is tricky, isn't it? It can be a challenge. Sometimes you're really tired, and that happens to teachers as well. But even when they're tired, these children have come to school. And I know you can't come to school when you're poorly. I know that. And we don't want you to come to school when you're poorly. So these children are not only hard workers, but they're also quite lucky because they've been healthy. But are you ready? I'm going to call your name out if you're on my list. It's quite a lot of you. And what I want you to do is stand up, okay? So if I call your name, you're going to stand up. And we'll give you a clap at the end. So here we go. Thomas Allen, stand up. Jack Allpress, Teddy Allpress, Emily Bambridge, Thomas Barwick, Faith Chandler, Layla Clifford, Nancy Clifford, Samuel Conti, Amelia Dawson, Beatrice Dewhurst, Gabriel Edwards, Chase Eggington, Georgia Fiander, Zara Fries, Chloe Gibson, Dulcie Gibson, Emily Griffin, Olivia Halley, Preston Hardy, Layla Higgins, Evie Hubbard, Imogen Hurst, Gabriel Judd, Isan Khan, Ada Lawrence, Isabella Martin, Amelie Moore Lidbury, Hugo Moore Lidbury, Millie McCarthy, Henry Oberbeck, Manuela Osipoku, Rufus Pepper, Isabel Race, Tamsi Mia, Reuben Randon, Matilda Roberts, Amelie Robinson, Savannah Smith-Bynon, Yasmin Stallam, Kira Sweeney, Austin Rankin, Jacob Thorne, Eugene Todd, Abby Webb, and Annabelle Williams. There are a few more. Winnie Judge, you can stand up. You haven't been in school for a very long time, but you haven't had a day off, so you can stand up too. So can Seb Rushton. He hasn't been in our school for a very long time, but he hasn't had a day off. So can Harry Stott. So I hope you're all standing up. We're very proud of you. You definitely deserve a round of applause. Well done to you. Boys and girls, it's time for another song. I told you I was going to choose my favourites. I wonder if you can guess which one this is. I'll give you some clues. I bet you get it straight away. Got it? Bet you have. Right, are you ready? I know you like this one too. Sitting up straight, best singing voices, here we go. Love is something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Love is something if you give it away, you'll end up having more. It's just like a magic penny, hold it tight and you won't have any. Lend it, spend it and you'll have so many, they'll roll all over the floor. Love is something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Love is something if you give it away, you'll end up having more. It's just like a magic penny, hold it tight and you won't have any. Lend it, spend it and you'll have so many, they'll roll all over the floor. Love is something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Love is something if you give it away, you'll end up having more. Hope you enjoyed that one. I hope everyone was joining in with that one today. And now it's time to say goodbye. That makes me a bit sad, boys and girls. We need to say goodbye, firstly, to our year twos. And before we say goodbye, I'd like to give them a special message just from me. I'd like to say to all the year twos how very, very proud I am of all of you. Now, I can remember quite a long time ago when you were not so tall, not so confident, not so brave, and you walked in through our reception garden on your first day of school. I wonder if you can remember how that felt. And from then, I've really, really enjoyed watching all of you grow, and not just taller, but grow with your confidence and grow as people. And I've seen you become more respectful. I've certainly seen you enjoying yourselves. I've definitely seen you achieving. Every one of our year two children has achieved some amazing things throughout their time with us in the infants. And probably what I'm most proud of, actually, is the way you care for one another. And I think this year two bunch especially have been really, really caring. And I've seen that so often throughout your time in the infant school. And I'm really proud of the way you care for one another. You care for everybody that works in our school. You care for our environment and our community. And I'm really proud of that, boys and girls, because that's not always easy to do. And this bunch of year twos, I think, has been especially caring. And as well as all that, you're pretty good at keeping healthy, aren't you, also? So I'm really proud of the journey that you've been on so far. But I'm also really excited. Because your journey doesn't stop now, does it? This is just the beginning of your school life. You now are going on to even more adventures, even more excitement. And I can't wait to watch from afar, and I do watch, boys and girls. I can't wait to watch you step into year 3, and then 4, and then 5. And eventually 6, and watch you continue to grow, and your hearts to grow, and your personality to grow. I'm so excited about that, and I'm sure you are too. But it is tinged with a little sadness, because it does mean that you're ready to leave us. And you are ready, aren't you? You are ready. You're not just taller now, you're more confident. I saw that at the Christmas concert. You're ready, boys and girls. You're ready to be year 3. So I'm going to say goodbye to our year 2s, but I don't think, I'm not going to be too sad about it. And I hope you're not too sad about it, because as I said earlier, it's just across there, isn't it? It's really not far at all. And you'll still be able to see us every day if you want to. But do you know what tends to happen? What tends to happen in year 3 is maybe for the first couple of days, some of the year 3s wander back into the infants' playground, maybe have a look to see if they can see their teachers. But after that, boys and girls, guess what? They don't really think about us anymore. They might think about us, but they don't need us. They don't need us anymore. They've got their own teachers. So, goodbye to our year 2s. Good luck to our year 2s. And we'll see you across the playground, won't we? That's not the end of our goodbyes. We do have some staff that are leaving our school as well. I am sad about this. Mrs. Crombie, our lovely reception teacher from Class Northern Ireland. She's going to be leaving our school, boys and girls, to do something really exciting. I'm so sad about that. And I'd like to thank Mrs. Crombie for being not just a wonderful teacher, but for being a wonderful colleague. She really has made a difference to the children here at Chalkwell Hall Infant School, and I'm really, really proud of that. So thank you very much, Mrs. Crombie, and we hope that you go on to do some more amazing things. We're sure you will. And somebody else we need to say goodbye to is Miss Hopkinson. Miss Hopkinson's been here a little while with us, and now I'm really excited for her because Miss Hopkinson is actually going to train to be a teacher. That's exciting, isn't it? And you know, I'm certain she's going to be brilliant at it. So we need to say goodbye and thank you to both Mrs. Crombie and Miss Hopkinson. Should we do that? Goodbye. Thank you. So now, boys and girls, I am going to give you some rather exciting news. Now, you might remember at the beginning of this assembly, I said that I would be announcing the Year 2 Pupil of the Year. Do you remember? And that's a really, really special award. It's probably the most special award that we give out here in the infant school. So to achieve this award is a real privilege. That means it's really, really special. So I'm going to tell you who that is now. Are you ready? This year, the Year 2 Pupil of the Year goes to Aria Ballum. It's you, Aria. You're the Year 2 Pupil of the Year. Can you believe it? We're all so proud of you. Shall I tell you why? Shall I tell you why? All of our staff voted for you to be our Year 2 Pupil of the Year. Let me tell you what they say. So, Aria started school, as children do, feeling shy, nervous and a bit scared. It was especially tricky for Aria because she was only just 4 years old when she started school, and most children are probably more like 4 and a bit or even nearly 5, but Aria was only just 4. And for that first term in reception, Aria approached activities and friendships cautiously and carefully. She needed lots of encouragement to join in. Not because she didn't want to join in, but because she was unsure. Everything was new. She was a bit afraid. But fast forward to year 2. So, the Aria we know today. And wow. Now we see a much more confident, still a very caring, though, young lady before us. And now she's excited to face the challenges that the future will bring. A young lady with the determination and the positivity to succeed and make a difference to the world. Aria is still at times a little cautious, and she's still quiet. And in many ways, boys and girls, she's still the same as the little girl who crept into her reception classroom 3 years ago. And you know, that's okay. Actually, it's more than okay, because that's Aria. Quiet, careful, caring and conscientious. But the Aria we see today is also beginning to be able to speak confidently in front of others, something that she couldn't do in reception. Loves sharing her learning with her teachers and her friends, and she truly shines both in and outside of the classroom. Aria is an excellent role model to her peers, both in how she attempts her work and how she treats others. Both so important. She really wants to succeed, and she's developed the confidence and the hard-working, determined attitude to make sure that she does. I and all the staff here at Chalkwell could not be more proud of our Aria. We know she will continue to shine brightly, and she will always be reaching for the stars. I'm so proud of you, Aria, and I think we should all give you a huge round of applause. So, boys and girls, we're almost at the end of our very special celebration assembly, our last assembly of the year. Before we go, I'd like to say a few thank yous. Hope you don't mind. First of all, thank you to you, the boys and girls, and the mums and dads. Because I'm really proud of you. You've worked so hard. And school's a little different at the moment, isn't it? Especially for those of you that are still at home. It feels quite different, doesn't it, our learning? But I'm very proud of you because you've carried on. And you've carried on your learning, and you've carried on reaching for the stars, and that's why I'm most proud of you. So thank you to you. Thank you also to all our staff here at school, who I think have worked really, really hard, boys and girls, to make sure your learning can carry on and that we can care for you whether you're in school or at home. So I'd like to say thank you to all the staff, and I'd like to wish them a very happy and relaxing summer too. I'd like to say goodbye, finally, to Mrs. Crombie and Miss Hopkinson. We're really going to miss you both. Good luck to our year 2s, who are soon to be year 3s, and I know they're up for the challenge. And finally, another huge congratulations to Aria Ballum, our pupil of the year. Well done to you, Aria. Now, before we end with a song, you knew we were going to end with a song, didn't you? Before we end with a song, I'd just like to say, if you fancy carrying on with maybe a bit of maths, or maybe some geography, or maybe a singing assembly or something like that, you can revisit all of these films that we've been making for you on our website. So during the summer holidays, if you'd like to dip into those lessons or activities, you can find all of this on our website, okay? So you might like to do that during the summer. Right, that's it. There was only one choice to end the assembly. I wonder if you can guess what it is. I wonder if I do the actions, you know what it is. Ready? Got it? You'll get it now. You've got it, haven't you? Now that summer has come, because it's almost here, boys and girls, it's almost here. The sun's in the sky, the temperature's rising, the clouds have gone by, the outlook is fine, and so am I. This lovely weather has got me singing a happy tune. All my cares have gone now the summer has come. The birds in the trees are whistling sweetly. The delicate breeze is keeping me cool and feeling fine. This lovely weather has got me singing a happy tune. All my cares have gone now the summer has come. The sun's in the sky, the temperature's rising, the clouds are gone by, the outlook is fine, and so am I. This lovely weather has got me singing a happy tune. All my cares have gone now the summer has come. That's it, boys and girls. I'll see you in September.